I've done a little flow chart if you need help understanding, the last slide. I know it's a lot of technical information. Some things, simple kind of flow chart to help you understand how to decide if you're going to be needing to file an alteration type 1 or an alteration type 2. The first step to start with is to see, is there a certificate of occupancy on file? You can find this on Department of Buildings website. It's public domain. It's a little bit it's not the most user-friendly website, but the certificate of occupancy, once you enter the address, is always in the top right corner. It's fairly easy to find. Once again, you can always approach a design professional to help you find it as well. Once you determine whether the property has a certificate of occupancy or not, then you can move to asking if the legal use is consistent with your desired use. So for instance, it's currently a townhome with 3 residential units. Do I want a townhome with 3 residential units, or do I want a townhome with 4 residential units? If I'm happy with 3 residential units, but I want to make a few tweaks in there, you're just going to say, okay, alt 2 or alt 3. If you say, no, I need to change the use, I need to add a 4th one, or my zoning permits me to add a commercial use on the 1st floor, you'll need to file an alteration type 1. If there's no certificate of occupancy, this is where you definitely want to hire someone in design fields to help you navigate. There are other types of evidence of occupancy. The HPD keeps records on file. There are old-fashioned records called I-cards. There are letters of no objection. These are all different terms that are harder to look up, but are recognized by the Department of Buildings for your use. Once again, if you have these evidences, if they're consistent with the desired use, you'll probably be able to get away with an alteration type 2 or type 3. The Department of Buildings might nag you a little bit about it, but generally speaking, you'll be able to get it through. If it is inconsistent, or if you cannot find this evidence, you're going to have to file an alteration type 1. If you have specific questions, once again, please direct them at Dionisio.